job shadow, my career was elementary education. My original plan before the class started was I was going to attend Wayne State College for a degree in elementary education, and I wanted to teach probably 1st through 4th grade, depending. And then the first place I shadowed was Mrs. Court's class at the elementary school. She's a 1st grade teacher. The pros of her class were the kids were influenceable, so if you told them that doing that's wrong, they wouldn't do it anymore. They all had really good manners. They always said please and thank you, and you really didn't ever need to raise your voice with them. And while I was there, I helped raise test scores for 3 of the kids in her class for reading. And then the cons of her class was some of them had a short attention span, and every once in a while if they'd get off track, if Mrs. Court was helping a student, the kids on the other side of the table would start talking quite a bit. And then the second place I shadowed was Mrs. Opliger. She's an 8th grade science teacher at the middle school. The pros of her class was the kids were pretty fast learning. We didn't need to pronounce things and focus on like how to say dog or cat as much. And they already had background knowledge of some of the things like volcanoes and rocks that we learned about. And the cons were they were really, really mouthy, like naughty, horrible things came out of their mouths. They thought that they knew more than you and the teacher, and they thought they were better than you and cooler. They didn't listen to really anything when I taught them. I'm pretty sure we yelled at them probably 10 times in a 30-minute period. And then they didn't follow any instructions that I gave them. Then what I learned was I'd rather have to teach kids from scratch that show respect than teach kids with background knowledge that disrespect you. The older they were, the ruder they were. The 1st graders were full of compliments, and they always said please and thank you for everything, even if it wasn't something that they needed to say thank you for. The 8th graders were disrespectful. They demanded things all the time. They didn't say please or thank you ever without Mrs. Obliger or Mrs. Comment making them say it. And then my future education plans, I still want to go to Wayne State and get my degree in elementary education, and I hope I teach younger kids.